everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys another haul. This is a haul from the Born Pretty store. Now in the last haul from the Born Pretty store that I did, the Born Pretty store contacted me and offered to provide me some items for free for review, and they have done that again this time. Some of these items were given to me free from the Born Pretty store, and some of these items I purchased myself. All of the items will be linked down below along with the Born Pretty store website, and I also have a coupon code if you wanted to receive 10% off of your Born Pretty store order. Just use the code BONW10 and you will receive 10% off of your order. The Born Pretty store has very affordable nail art supplies, from stamping polishes to studs to water decals to nail art brushes. They have a ton of variety of products that they sell, and they're very affordable. They also have free worldwide shipping, which is amazing, but it does take a while for some of that shipping to reach you. It does ship out of Asia, so it takes a while for some products to arrive to the United States, and I'm assuming to other parts of the world as well. And for $3 more, you can also buy a tracking number so you can track your package as it moves across the world. So we're gonna start first with probably my favorite purchase that I made from the Born Pretty store, which would be fake nails. So I bought these from the Born Pretty store, and it's an incredible deal. I bought this package of 500 pieces of full-length nails for like $3. Along with being an amazing deal though, I really love the length. I have really long nails, apparently. Like, my nail beds are really long. And so normal press-on nails don't fit me. My nails are just too long. They always end up being too short. Even if they're labeled as like medium length nails, they're always a little too short, and so I have to like file my nail down incredibly in order to wear just the generic press-on nails that I find in the stores. But these at the Born Pretty store are amazing. They're so thin and they fit my nails perfectly. I'm just really pleased with the quality of these fake nails, and that they're not super curved, and that they're long enough for me to like play with the length if I wanted to. They took nail polish really well. They were easy to file down. You could do them in any shape you wanted. The vampire manicure that I did, I used these nails. So I had my natural nails be the two teeth, and then the fangs were these nails that I filed down to a point. Love these nails. These were amazing and so worth the price, and I have so many of them now, like I'm never gonna run out of these. The next items from the Born Pretty store were tons of studs. I love studs. It's just a great way of adding a little bit of something different and a little bit extra to your manicures without any of the fuss. I love the studs that they have at the Born Pretty store. They have so many different varieties and colors and shapes and sizes. It's incredible. The two wheel sets that I selected from the Born Pretty store, one is all black, and they're all in these different shapes. They're like diamonds and squares and ovals and hearts and flowers and butterflies and bows and triangles and rectangles. Like, awesome. I love this wheel set. These are just crazy stupid how easy these are to use. All you need to do is just put a little bit of clear nail polish on where you want this to go on your nail, and then you just dab the little stud right on there. I just did a couple of like little designs that you could do with these, and you could do all of these on your nails. You could do just one as an accent nail, but they're so fun and pretty and just really nice little way of kicking up your manicure without having to really do a lot of hard nail art on there, because all you need is just a base color, and then these kind of do the rest. So this is a really easy trick to doing some really fun, fancy looking nail art in half of the time. The other nail wheel that I got from the Born Pretty store is this multicolored one. It's just mini stars and squares in neon colors, and I really like this because I wanted to do a Tetris nail art that I've seen on Instagram where they use these neon squares to do kind of a Tetris nail. I really want to try that out, so I got these because I thought they'd be fun. And then the other studs that I got were these really cute orange triangles, and I used these in one of my Halloween manicures as well. I really liked the color because I thought it was perfect for Halloween. And so the way that you apply these to your nail is just like with the black ones. You dab a little bit of clear nail polish on your nail, and then you just stick the little stud right on top. But these are so much fun, and they add just a little bit something extra to your manicures. I think they're super cute and really, really easy to use. And then I got something new that I've never done before, that I've never tried, and I was really excited to see how it was going to work. I was experimenting with 3D nail art, and one of the things that I saw on the Born Pretty store were these molds for acrylic 3D elements. This is the mold that I got from the Born Pretty store. It's a little bow mold, but the great thing about it is that it comes in different sizes. So there are different sizes of bows. Like you've got big ones, and then there's like medium-sized ones, and like little teeny tiny, super tiny ones. Since I'm experimenting with 3D nail art and I wanted to try out this really cool mold that I got from the Born Pretty store, I also got some of their acrylic pigments. So these are colors and powders that you add to acrylic powder to color them. You will need to mix these with either a white acrylic powder or a clear acrylic powder to get these colors, so you can't just like use these right away. You need to mix them in, otherwise it's not gonna work. I got these acrylic pigments, and then I got a pot of their their glow-in-the-dark acrylic pigment, which is super, super cool. I'm gonna show you how I used these and how you can mix these in with your acrylic powder to create some really cool 3D nail art like what I have on my hands right now. Disclaimer here, I am not a trained professional nail art technician. I have not gone to school for any of this. All of these things I have gleaned from YouTube and the internet, so I'm not trained, I'm not a professional. I just wanted to get that out there before we move into this. So let's get started. So now I went with clear because I wanted it to look like candy. I wanted these bows to kind of look like gummies. And so I thought if I mixed the pigments with a clear, it would kind of have a gummy type look. If you don't want that look, if you want it more opaque and more solid looking, then use the white base. Then it'll look more solid and plastic-like and less like a gummy. I used the raspberry acrylic pigment and mixed it in with my clear acrylic powder. Keep in mind, this is my first time using this mold and using this clear acrylic powder with pigment. I had never done this before, and I think it turned out really well because all you need to do is just you dip in your brush in the liquid, dip it into the acrylic powder, and using that bead that forms when the liquid mixes with the powder, you kind of spread that bead throughout the mold. Now, I should have been more careful and watching my edges and making sure I wasn't like smearing it everywhere, but I was not thinking clearly and I wasn't looking ahead, and I just kind of went with it. You let it dry in the mold and then you just pop it out because it's like this really cool silicone mold, and so it's bendable. And so in order to get those bows out, you just wait for them to dry, which is literally like seconds, not even a minute. You bend the silicone mold and the bows just start popping out. Now this is where I got to the point where I realized I needed to have been more careful with the edges of my bow and not kind of gone so crazy smearing stuff around, because now I have edges on my bows. So there were two ways that I removed the edges on the bows. I either used some tweezers and just pulled them off, or I used my dotting tool dipped in acetone and kind of rubbed it along the edges and melted off the edges that were there. So once it was cleaned up enough, you apply these 3D acrylics just like you would with any 3D nail, with any studs. So I put down a coat of clear nail polish and then put the 3D art on top of it. Since I was manipulating these acrylics and they hadn't dried just quite, I was able to bend it to the shape of my nail and have it curved. That way it doesn't stick up as much. So here is the end result. I think it turned out really, really cute and kind of dainty. I'm really quite pleased with how well this went my first time using it. I really wanted to give you guys a first-hand experience of using these products and kind of show you how I figure things out along the way. Like I said, I am not trained in any of this. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I was able to figure it out pretty well. So I thought this mold was amazing. So I will definitely go back and get more of these molds because I think they even have like candy canes and stuff for Christmas. So I am super pumped about these and I think they are amazing and it turned out super cute. If you're interested in trying out 3D acrylics, I highly recommend going with these molds and using the molds first and then going into like molding and shaping your own shapes, because that's a little bit tricky. But using these molds is so easy and it turned out super, super cute. And now I have like a whole variety of colors that I can do this in, and I'm definitely going to be trying this again for Christmas and doing some cute red bows on some Christmas trees. I am so excited. It's gonna be super, super cute. So yeah, I thought it was kind of a fun little video. It's kind of a grab bag of everything. You've got reviews, you've got a haul, and a little tutorial. It's got everything. So that is my video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure and check out the Born Pretty store and use my coupon code BONW10 to receive 10% off of your order. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, make sure and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!